Lakeland local Clay Canning and his co-founders just made their national debut on Shark Tank for their personalized screen protectors. But did they walk away with an investment?
Well, Clay is here with us today to tell us more about screen skins, and what a tease.
I know.
All right, so has the show aired yet?
The show did air last week.
Okay.
All right, they've seen it. So did you get the investment?
We did get a deal.
Amazing,
We did.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, so what's the
Appreciate
deal?
it. So we got a deal with Mr. Wonderful
Mr.
himself,
Wonderful.
Kevin O'Leary, and
Yeah.
Alexis Ohanian, one of the co-founders of Reddit,
Wow.
for $300,000 for 15%.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Where did this idea
Yeah.
come from? Tell us about the screen skins.
Gosh, so it actually started in my parents' laundry room when I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
So most companies, they're like, oh, you know, they start in a garage. Well, mine was my parents' laundry room.
I love it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good one.
And I tell everyone if I wasn't in business, I'd be an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very technical, have an extreme background in that. And I just started etching on glass for fun. And then screen skins kind of came to life from there.
Yeah, so what was the idea of having this on, because I guess explain what it
Yes.
is, and
Yeah.
we can take a
So
look at what it looks
Screen
like.
Skins is a screen protector for your phone. And it can be branded. It's the personalized screen protector, right? You can be branded with anything you want. Name, logo, design. As you see, we got a couple samples here. We also have our license variety in front of me. And then, boom, the design disappears.
Yeah, so when
my
your phone
gosh.
is off, and typically it's black,
Correct.
that's when you would see whatever symbol.
Yes, whatever you want. It can be made for you. You can go on our website, screenskins.com, and personalize the screen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a lot that we can just pick from. Obviously, a lot of
Yes.
sports team. Obviously,
A lot
you're
of
from
sports team.
Lakeland, so you
Yes.
have a lot of Tampa Bay inspired screen skins. So we have like the Bucks, the Lightning, the Rays,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
Florida
10
Gators.
Tampa
We-
Bay.
there is a Florida Gators on
Florida
there,
Gators
of
on
course.
there.
There's
Go
Seminoles.
Gators.
I noticed that. Yeah. Now, are you a Gator or you're a Gator fan?
I'm a Gator fan.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Well, this is just a neat kind of different way of thinking about decorating our phones, right?
Right.
Because we
Correct.
put so many
Yes.
things. We have cases and we have screensavers
Yes.
and all of that.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of doing that.
Think of it like a tattoo for your phone, right? Like
okay.
people love to personalize things these days, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what we're doing is we're bringing personalization to the front of the device now.
Yeah, and it also does something because it's a screen protector.
Yes.
So I was just
So-
talking about
Yes.
how often I
Yes.
drop my phone, so it helps with that.
Yeah, so functionality-wise, it's still a screen protector, super durable, protects your phone from any drops, scrapes, any bumps, or anything like that.
Yeah.
So like you're talking about in that car accident
Yes.
earlier, it would protect your phone.
Oh my gosh. Well, if it can survive falling off a motorcycle, we're in
Right.
business, right?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to hear more about your experience on Shark Tank because it's one of my favorite shows. What was that like? Were you
Exhilarating.
nervous?
Of course, of course. I mean, you walk out there, right? The doors open, and boom, like Mr. Wonderful's right in front of you. You got to be ready to go. So a lot of hours went into preparation, and as you can see, I mean, we got a deal, so the hours paid off.
Yeah, so that's really what it is. You're just waiting behind those doors, and then all of a sudden they just say go.
They open, and
Yeah.
it's as real as it gets. So
Yeah.
you're there, yeah.
Did
I
you-
know. I
Go
was
ahead.
just going to ask, is that the first time that you met everyone or the first time they met you?
Yeah, it's completely real. So you
Wow.
walk in, and you're there pitching.
So did they get a lot of back and forth? Were you really having to convince them? Did they love it? Like, were you feeling like,
Some mixture.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a lot of it was just getting them to understand the product. Like, you know, would people want to buy this? And it's like, you know, with our validation, the licenses we have, I think we were able to kind of persuade them of like, there's a need. You know, millions of people buy screen protectors every single year. You know, and you don't even realize it.
Right.
So they were, you know, super excited about it.
Now, did you go in there wanting Mr. Wonderful or were your eyes open?
Eyes were definitely open.
Okay.
Eyes were open. Yes. Once we heard our guest panel was Kendra Scott
Yeah.
and Alexis Ohanian, we're like, this could be really awesome.
Yeah, that's so cool.
how was it being there? So your co-founders are who? Who are these people?
My main co-founder, Rashawn Brown, he's in Houston. I met him randomly. I went to a podcast event and met his uncle. And he's like, I might have someone that might be able to help you. So we connected, and from there we just started building together during the pandemic. And I moved out to Houston, Texas, and lived with him for a while. And then we just kind of started building on this.
So cool. So you got the idea because you were etching in glass and you're like, oh, we could do this for screen protectors? Is that
Correct. So it started with screen protectors. Randomly, I was selling screen protectors on Amazon when I was in high school.
Oh my gosh, you're an entrepreneur
Yes,
since you were like
yes.
born.
So
This
this
is so
this all
cool.
makes sense now, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. So that's how you came up with the idea. And then you had to say, how can we actually make it happen?
Exactly. How can we bring it to market?
Yeah.
With personalization. So we do everything on demand. It's printed out of Lakeland, Florida. You order a screen, we ship it mostly next day, right to your door.
All right, so you get the deal, you get the investment, you walk
Yes.
back through the doors shut. What do you guys do?
We celebrated, and then we did a whole recap. We're like, what did we do wrong?
Oh my
But
gosh.
what did you
right
do
back
wrong?
to
You
the-
got
We
the
didn't
deal.
do anything wrong.
You
We
did it.
got the deal. We
Yes,
got the deal.
You
Yeah.
did.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. If people want to
you.
learn more about this, they want to check it out, how can they do
Yes,
that?
so head over to screenskins.com, and that is screen, S-K-I-N-Z, Go personalize your device right now. Check it out.
That's so cool. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.